What up, YouTube? What up, everybody? This is Sad Breeze. I'm here back with another video. First and foremost, I like to say, Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a blessed one. Hope everybody had a real one, a good one, and hope the best wishes come furthermore for the year. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So speaking of New Year's, I remember like a week or two ago, probably not even a week or two ago, probably a little bit before that or so. I was talking to my homeboy and we was in the car and I was like, hey bruh, the New Year's is coming. What goals you got? What do you feel like changing? What's your plans? And he's like, fuck you mean? I was like, what do you want to change about yourself? What you want to do? And he's like, yo, that don't mean shit to me. And he said that. I was like, what you mean? And he was like, that don't mean shit. He said people don't change that easily. I was like, word? So let me give y'all some insight as far as what we was talking about, and here we go. So as far as people changing, right? Me and him was talking about it. It was like how people don't change that easily, right? The thing is that people, right? They will set a goal, they'll do something, and when it don't work out in the favor they want to work out, or in the way they want to work, they'll go back and doing what the fuck the ever they was doing before. And that's the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. People don't change that easily. People will do something. They say they're going to do something. They will try it out. They'll try it. But once it don't fucking work, they'll go back to doing what the fuck they was doing. And for example, right? How many times you hear people say, this year I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lose like 80 pounds, so and yada, 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 right? That happens every fucking year. You have like 1,000, 1,000,001 people who say the same fucking shit. And what happens to a lot of those fucking people? They fucking go to the gym for the first fucking week of January, right? And they don't fucking make it. And what happens is that they don't realize this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that they go back to doing what the fuck they was doing before. They go back to eating pizza and all this other shit they desire. There's nothing wrong with that. But they go back to doing what they was doing before because that's what they're used to and that's what they're comfortable to. And that's just how it is. And how many times you hear a girl say, I'm tired of dating these fuck motherfuckers, these fuck niggas, right? And what happens? She would go date a nice fella, a nice guy, a gentleman, quote unquote, a good guy. And what happens is that he's not up to par to her, or he's not up to her speed, or he don't have enough swag, or whatever the fucking case may be. And she will ditch that nigga and she will go back to, guess what? A fuck nigga. And that happens every time. That's the case every time. And the thing is that because people don't change that easily. People have certain ways that they down to themselves and that's what they're used to. And it is what it is. How many times you hear somebody say, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of I'm tired of hustling and doing this. I need me to get a real job, this and that, boom, 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 right? They go get a real job and everything. And what happens is that they're not used to that slow money, that bi-weekly pay or whatever weekly pay or so and so on. And they go back to doing what the fuck they was doing before, whatever the case may be, hustling or whatever fuck. That's your business, whatever, right? Scamming or whatever, And the thing is that, because that's people. People don't change that easily, right? And you know what? I'm going to share some real shit, some real on how you could avoid those fucking things about us we have that can't change it easily. I'm gonna let y'all know on some shit. So in life, right, when you set goals, right, here's some things I tell people, right? One, when you set a goal for yourself, do not speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is that do not tell people what the fuck you're gonna do or what you got doing. I used to make that mistake a lot. For example, I used to tell everybody when I had a job interview. I used to I got a job interview this place, for that place, and people are like, where? And what happens is that you set the bar so high, you have to meet people's expectations and everything. So what happens is that, this is what used to happen, when I don't get the fucking job, I used to feel like shit. Imagine that, you feeling like shit, and you gotta come back from not getting the fucking job, and then people waiting for you like, oh, did you get it? Did you get it? And you're like, nah, I didn't get it, man. And like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That shit sucks. That shit makes you feel so defeated and everything. Like, imagine you tell your mom and your brother, your family, your homie and everybody, your girlfriend, whatever. That shit don't sound good, And also, the reason why you don't do shit like that is because you also have people who don't want you to get shit like that. And what happens is that you set the bar so high for people who want you to get it and people who don't want you to get it. And what happens is that they're praying for your downfall. And if they don't want you to get that shit. And they act like they try to help you out. Like, oh, so. And they were like, thank God he didn't get that shit off. Yeah, whatever. Fuck that nigga. You better not get that shit. Because people don't want you to change and everything, you know? And that's some real shit, though. And another example, like I have to say and everything, you know? And this is like a requirement and everything. This takes some time. Whenever you feel like you want to change or you set a goal for yourself, and this may sound cliche, but a lot of people say this shit, you have to set a steps format on what you need to do to get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that people fail to realize that people fail to do this shit every time. For example, like I said, people who want to go to the gym and lose weight, have a good body. You have to know what do you got to do to maintain that or get to that point. You got to realize, okay, if I want to have a good body, yeah, I have to lose weight. If I want to have a good body, I have to eat right. If I want a good body, I have to change my whole lifestyle. All this shit gets equipped into each other. And the thing is that it's not easy, you know? If you want this and that, so on. But the thing is that, like, people don't realize it because they're so stuck into the ways. And people have a routine. Everybody has a routine, how they want things, or what they like, how they want things to be given to them. And the thing is that, like, people don't like to, when you have a routine, it's like you get so relaxed and so comfortable with the way you live. You don't want to work hard for something, you know what I'm saying? And we all lazy in a way like that. It's the fucking truth. We don't want to work hard for something. We want things handed to us. But people don't want to work hard, and people don't want to apply the steps, apply the format that takes to get certain things, the goals you want in your life. And that's a shame, but it's the truth. That's us. That's people, you know? And the thing is that that's something real big. You have to really sit back. And what I used to do sometimes when I wanted to do something, I used to write out a list what I have to do. And sometimes if you don't even accomplish those goals, if you accomplish some of the things you have to do, at least you tried and everything. You know, like at least try some of the stuff, see what you have to do, all the obstacles you have to do to get to that point. And maybe you might get it, you know, and maybe you might see what it really takes to get to that point or how to change that. I mean, you know, that's all I got, guys. You know, changing is a really big thing in life. And you shouldn't wait a year, every year to fucking feel like you want to change yourself and everything, you know. If you need something to change, everybody needs a nice tune-up, a nice change or what you want to do. But, like, you know, you shouldn't wait a year, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be like, okay, you know, so on. And the thing is that also another tip I forgot to mention, though. If you really one of those people who like to change shit, if I was like, prior, like, you know, on New Year's Day or so on, right? Try to set those goals before New Year's Eve or so, and try to work on it before that. So when the year comes, you're already halfway accomplished. So you could knock that out. Like, I did that. I did it. Don't go through the whole year and say, oh, you know, so on. I didn't do that shit. That's one little tip I could say if you want to do it that way. And thanks you guys for watching. That's all I got. That's all I have. This is Sir IVs. Tune in, tune out. Later, guys. And hope you like, subscribe. Check it out. Later. Catch you guys on the next one. Later, guys. Peace.